Hello friends, today on my channel we have an unusual video: how to register with Pocket Option, how to withdraw money to your account, how to deposit, and what amount is best for trading. I get this and hundreds of other questions about working with Pocket Option in our inbox daily. As more of you join each day, explaining to everyone gets harder, so I decided to make a separate video with answers to the main questions, and let's face it, this is more convenient. You can always come back and rewatch any part that is unclear. I recommend all newcomers to watch till the end. You are in for the most honest review on how to start trading with Pocket Option. Let's get started. Working with any online service starts with registration, so let's begin there. The registration from Pocket Option is super simple. You've seen similar ones on hundreds of other sites, so let's see what it's all about here. So to register, you need to provide your email and a password for logging in. Also, if you have a promo code, enter it into the next field right here. If you register through a special link that offers a bonus on your first deposit, the promo code will be entered automatically, so no need to enter everything yourself. You can also register using your Facebook or Google accounts. So this is a standard and widespread method of registration. Nothing complicated or supernatural here, as you guys can see. I will now enter my email and my password, and let's see how it works further. So my personal recommendation: create a separate email for registrations, one that you don't use or show anywhere else, since data leaks with personal information are not uncommon these days. So email and password entered. Check the box that you've read the user agreement and click on the register button. Friends, congrats! You've completed the registration and are now in the Pocket Option trading room. Right now, we will move on to settings and depositing. But first, you need to confirm your email, of course. To do this, just go to the email that you used for registration, and you will receive an email from Pocket Option website with a special link. So just click on it and your email is confirmed. After that, you can fully work in your account on Pocket Option. To start trading, you need to fund your account. So click on the arrow next to the amount on your balance. It shows zeros now, but this is just the beginning. We will fix it soon. Next, click the top up button and you will land on the form to choose how to deposit money. So let's go through this process. So friends, we've reached the form where you deposit funds. As you can see, there are plenty of ways to do it. There is a long list, so you can deposit using cryptocurrencies like Binance coins, Bitcoin, or other currencies from your wallets as you wish. There is also a wide selection of cryptocurrencies and services, and of course, there is the familiar option to deposit using Visa card or MasterCard bank. So let's start with that. Friends, note that to deposit with a bank card, you will need to verify your profile first. So this is what we're exactly gonna do. You will see a message about this on the page. We will get back to this later, but for now, let's look at the form. It's simple and very easy to understand. So just enter the amount that you want to deposit into your trading account. For example, it's $10. Without verification, further actions with cards are unavailable, but after you complete it, the Proceed to Verification button will be replaced with a button for depositing. So the procedure is standard. You just need to enter your card details and follow the instructions, and the money will be deposited. But what does verification involve? Let's go back and see. So for verification, you need to provide your personal details, and it's all very clear here. Just enter your first and last name, phone number, and date of birth in the corresponding fields. Next, you will need to send a photo of your ID for verification. So the button to upload documents will appear right after you enter all of your details. Let's quickly go through the profile settings. Everything here is also very straightforward and clear. So you can see switches to turn off email notifications and newsletter emails. Below there is a button to delete your account if you decide to part ways with Pocket Option, but I hope no. So you can also choose the language you prefer to use in Pocket Option. English is selected by default, but you can easily change it at any moment with just one click. But let's return to the payment method selection window and top up the balance using Binance Pay. It's simpler and doesn't require data verification. Paying with crypto is simpler and faster. As I mentioned earlier, it doesn't require any personal data, any personal info, and know that the funds are credited without a commission. So the minimum deposit is $5 and the funds are credited in just a few minutes, if not seconds, but in fact, it often happens faster. Now let's try to deposit $10 and see how the process works in reality. So enter the amount and press the continue button. Just wait for the payment form to load. It's extremely convenient if you use the Binance app. The form loads the display and the QR code. So here it is, and all you need to do is scan the code with the app and the withdrawal order will be executed. So the procedure took me just about a few seconds. So payment accepted, just wait for the site to load, and here we are. The money is on our balance. Well, friends, our balance is topped up. As you can see, the $10 is now in our trading account. As I said, the crediting of funds happens much faster than the 5 minutes mentioned in the description. Now we have funds to start trading, and let's immediately head to the trading room. For that, click the button located in the left menu. The button is aptly named Trading, which makes sense here. In Pocket Option, there is also access to Forex, but I won't delve into that. For access to binary options, we are interested in two buttons on the left. So let's choose the lower one. This is access to trading on a demo account, where you can make your first trades without risking real money. This is a very convenient tool for testing your ideas and trading systems. So here you can also get to grips with how different indicators work, so you don't have to test them at your own expense, but you have some time to train. On the demo account balance, you automatically have $50,000, which is quite enough for testing, in my opinion. But let's not linger here for too long and move straight to trading on a real account, as the settings of the real and demo trading rooms are absolutely identical. So press the quick trading real account button and move directly to the trading room in real time and with real money. I immediately switched to full screen trading mode, so nothing extra distracts me from the chart. I advise doing the same. The button for full screen display is in the bottom right corner. What do you think needs to be changed first? Well, right. The default line chart, to put it mildly, is not very informative. Therefore, in the chart settings, you need to select the type of candles we will use in trading. Let me show you in detail where the chart settings are. Again, the button for switching to full screen mode is in the bottom right corner, and the selection of candles and chart settings is done using this exact button. Next, in the chart settings window, choose the type of candles that interest you. So here you can opt for classic Japanese candles, or you can choose bars or Heiken Eshi. So let's see how they differ and what the chart looks like in each of the case. Well, let's turn on the display of Japanese candles. This is the most common type of chart used by the majority of traders. I think that if you are a beginner and if you're just starting out your journey, you have come across it more than once. There is another unique type of chart, bars. Few people use it, so I won't focus on it, just to mention that this type of candle also exists. And another quite popular type of candle is Heiken Eshi. Quite a few traders use them. I've detailed these candles in one of my videos, which you can find on my YouTube channel. so feel free to watch my other videos. But today we will operate with the familiar and understandable Japanese candles, which the vast majority trade with. So we've dealt with the visual display settings of the chart, and now our task is to choose the time frame. This is the period for which the candles are built. To choose the time frame, also press the chart settings button, and in the appropriate section of the menu right here, select the period that you need. I usually trade on the 1 minute time frame, which is M1. The designations are read simply as seconds, M minute, H hour, and D daily time frame respectively. The number is the count of periods. For instance, M30 is a 30-minute time frame chart, all logical. This is what a 30-minute chart looks like, but let's go back to the 1 minute chart that I'm used to. So let's discuss the most crucial component of binary options trading. So this is the expiration time. To choose the expiration time, press the window in the top right corner of the trading room right here. In short, this is the term for which you and the broker conclude a contract. So you make your forecast of the price movement and declare that in 1 minute the asset's price will increase, for example. And this minute is called the expiration time. So you can set the duration of the contract manually, increasing hours, minutes, or seconds with the plus and minus switches. Or you can use the quick buttons below. So the principle of designation is the same as for the chart time frames. So when you need to act quickly, these buttons will save your precious time. What other parameters are necessary for a deal? So write the investment amount, of course, and the profit that you will receive from it. So you specify the investment size for the deal in this window, just below the expiration time. The minimum possible investment size for a single trade is $1. Friends, I'm often asked what amount is best to start trading with. So my advice to all the beginners is to deposit no less than $50. And for sensible risk management at the start, it's recommended to invest 2% of your deposit per trade. So with a minimum investment of $1, it's better to have $50 in your balance, and this is just simple math. There is another thing related to fund withdrawal, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. So I specifically deposited $10 now to visually show why this is not quite the right approach. Because now, opening each trade, I will be risking 10% of the balance, which is a lot, especially when you don't have enough experience yet. Friends, further down in the trade management menu, you might see some numbers that are confusing at the very first glance. Plus 68%, this is the payout for your successful prediction. This means that if you win the trade, you will get 68% of your investment back on your balance. So if we invest $1 in the trade now, in case of successful forecast, $1.68 will return to the balance. The profit from such a trade will be 68 cents. So again, everything is very logical and easy. The profit size depends on the chosen currency pair and is calculated automatically. So this is a dynamic parameter that you cannot personally influence. You either accept the deal's term of look for an asset with higher returns. Now let's figure out how to choose the asset we will trade. So the choice is made through the menu located above the chart. Just click on this form and you will see a list of assets available for trading right now. In addition to currency pairs, cryptocurrencies, futures on various resources are available for trading. So you can also trade shares of major companies or major global financial indices. But I recommend not to spread yourself too thin. Just don't try to trade on all markets at once, as each financial instrument requires learning. So therefore, it's better to focus on currency pairs. And now I will explain why. Just currency pairs offer high returns. If you notice, the list of assets immediately indicates the payout, the profit in percentage of your investment that you will receive with a successful analysis and forecast. We discussed what this means earlier when talking about the elements of the trading room. As you can see, currency pairs offer good returns from 92% and below. Thus, the size of your profit will be maximal. So this is important to consider for calculating the effectiveness of your trading. In simple words, this affects the amount of money in your wallet. Also, note that there are different types of currency pairs. There are OTC currency pairs, which stands for over-the-counter, meaning off-exchange trading. The OTC over-the-counter market is formed directly by the pocket option trading platform. So whether to trade such assets or not, it's up to you. There are two schools of thought. So some say it's fake and has nothing to do with reality, but at the same time they are also subject to technical analysis, and there are proponents of trading OTC assets. Just in any case, such trading provides real income. The main advantage of the OTC market is its availability at all times, allowing you to trade even on weekends when exchanges are closed. Exchange-traded assets are displayed without the OTC prefix. The data is transmitted from leading global exchanges. The payout for these assets is slightly lower, but the profit is still very good. For example, right now, the payout for a correct forecast on the Euro-Canadian dollar pair is 89%. Personally, I recommend trading exchange-traded assets, but if you can only trade outside working hours, then OTC is your obvious choice and best friend. Friends, let's discuss another important element of asset management. In the list, you can see a column with stars. With this feature, you can add an asset to your favorites list, which offers several advantages and makes trading more convenient. Firstly, it allows you to quickly switch between charts. So secondly, if you want to trade only currency pairs involving, for example, the US dollar, so you can move these assets to a handy menu for quick access, and this significantly saves your time. What has changed? Look at the screen right now. Now you see buttons at the top for quick switching between charts, so you can move swiftly from one to another. And importantly, if you notice, there is a correlation between currency pairs where charts mirror each other's direction and have similar trends. This similarity can be used in trading, but remember, this strategy requires study, as there is no 100% copying of charts. Right now, for example, the price of the British pound US dollar pair is falling. The euro dollar pair is trading in the same trend and forming similar patterns on the chart. Naturally, the charts don't copy each other, as there are fundamental differences between these currencies, but overall you can catch general movements and trends and predict them in another pair. Friends, in principle, we've covered the basic settings of the chart and the trading room, so let's move on to setting up technical analysis tools. So if you plan to trade exclusively based on candlestick analysis or chart patterns, you can start just right now. However, indicators are often used for analysis. Let's dive into them, as Pocket Option offers a wide variety of every taste. You can select indicators by pressing the button next to the chart settings button you are already familiar with. So let's do it. You can see a quite extensive list of indicators. All are available by default. I won't detail their features now. On my channel you can find very many reviews on each of them. Just check my videos. I will add a set of my favorite indicators to the chart for now and briefly go over their settings using these as examples. I added 3 indicators to the chart and they appeared in our trading room. To change an indicator's settings, just click on the pencil-like pictogram button next to the indicator's name. Well, let's set it up, for example, in our moving average to show the direction of the long-term trend. For this, we will increase the number of periods the moving line is based on, so we can also choose the type of moving average. Right now, I won't go into a detailed breakdown of the settings. All of this is in my previous videos, previously uploaded on the channel, and I will choose the type of moving average, EMA, and move to adjusting the indicator's appearance in the Styles tab. So here we can choose the color of the moving average on the chart. Just let's make it white for contrast, and we will make it bolder so it stands out. And let's save the settings. You can do the same manipulations with MACD, adjusting the number of periods and appearance. Adjustments can also be made to the Keltner channel settings if necessary. And I personally won't change them as the standard settings often work quite correctly. I just want to caution against a common mistake of beginners. Indicators won't show you the future, so don't chase secret settings. You do the analysis, and indicators only give hints and often make mistakes. I will tell you about another useful button. It is located right there. With its help, you can quickly hide and then return the display of an indicator. So this way, you don't have to delete the indicator and then restore its settings if it gets in the way at some profit. I will also tell you about another feature of Pocket Option called Save. So you can access it from the menu next to the balance of your trading account. Well, then select the Save option button, My Save. We need to create it now, so let's do it. The Save is another way to earn money. So you can invest by putting money in the Save and receive passive income. It offers a 10% annual return, which is excellent compared to some other platforms. I recommend reading the detailed conditions described in the PDF file beforehand, so be sure to download and read it before using this. For now, I will create a Save in dollars, but as you can see, you can also open an account in a cryptocurrency, so the detailed conditions for creating a Save are also described on the page, and there is a calculator to estimate potential returns. So choose the type of account depending on the size of your investments, and for now I will select the first option. Friends, you can change the settings of your Save at any time as well as transfer funds. You can put money into the Save and immediately return it to the trading balance, so there are no restrictions, absolutely no limits. So the Save is created. Right now its balance is 0. The account status is displayed here. Using the control buttons, you can deposit from your trading account to the Save and withdraw money back. As I mentioned earlier, there are no restrictions or commissions or any limits, so let's try to deposit a few dollars into the Save and see how it works. We'll do it right now. Let's try to deposit $2, but unfortunately I can't replenish the Save with such an amount. The minimum transfer amount is $10. But let's deposit $10 and see how it all works in reality, and refresh the page to see the changes. Well, here we are. Eventually, we have $10 in the Save balance and 0 in the trading account. Now let's do the reverse. Let's return the money to the trading balance. For this, I will withdraw $7 and refresh the page again. And we see that the money instantly returned to the trading balance. Everything is absolutely transparent and clear to me, and I hope to you also. So we'll figure out how the Save works. Let's move to trading, make a few trades, and try to withdraw the earned money. Friends, I will open a trade betting on the decline of the euro-dollar exchange rate. Pay attention to the chart and let's analyze the reasons for this decision. We currently have a downward trend and I'm trading down according to this trend. The price is now steadily decreasing within this corridor. At the same time, we have very low volatility as indicated by the histogram columns of the MACD indicator. Well, now the price has reached the middle line of the Keltner channel, which coincides with the corridor line. So I expect the price to follow the trend to the lower boundary of the corridor. But friends, unfortunately, the forecast is not always perfect, especially the first time. While the price is crawling up, there is a risk of losing our first investment. But it's important to remember that no trader has a 100% success rate, so don't get discouraged. The main thing in binary options is to have more successful trades than unsuccessful ones. The first attempt might not always succeed, that's normal, so let's look for another opportunity. Let's open a trade betting on a decline of the British pound US dollar pair. As you can see, there is a clear correlation between these currency pairs, therefore the reasons for opening the trade are similar. There is a downward trend, plus the chart has hit a local resistance level. Again, we see low volatility according to the MACD. Another signal, the last formed candles. This is a market reversal pattern. Therefore, we can conclude that the chart is not ready to break through level as there is little buying power. So let's wait for the trade to conclude. Well, we have a positive result. The trade is profitable, but the overall balance is still below the starting amount. Remember, we started with $7. Let's see how the currency pairs correlation works. Earlier we had an unsuccessful trade in the euro-dollar pair. Though the forecast was correct, the price eventually decreased. We just lacked enough expiration time. Therefore, we can assume that a similar movement will occur in this pair, and it's important to make the right conclusions. So I will increase the expiration time to 2 minutes and open trade on the decline. Well, we see that the price of the pound-dollar pair starts to mimic the euro-dollar pair's movement. There is a delay in correlation by a few minutes, and in the previous trade, the price did not drop to the required mark. The movement was weak, and I predict the target at the lower boundary of the Keltner channel, which is an indicator of the support level. So let's watch the chart and see how accurate my prediction will be. Excellent result, friends. The second trade closed profitably and our balance is $7.70. That means we earned 10% on the initial deposit, and for this we needed 2 accurate trades for 1 mistake. Well, we figured out how trades work. Now let's try to withdraw the earned money and check how the withdrawal process functions. But first, let me tell you about another option present in the pocket option trading room. Well, in the right menu, you can find the signals section, which you can use in trading. If you press the copy signal button, a trade will open in the corresponding direction. And there is also an indicator showing the likelihood of further price increase or decrease. However, friends, I must warn you not to get carried away with these signals because they don't guarantee success and often make mistakes. Therefore, it's better to build your trading system and learn to analyze the market independently. A very useful tool is the trade history. There are actually two sections. So the first is open trades. It's empty now, but this is a useful option when you open trades with a long expiration time. Then this list will display the trades currently open, so you can quickly access them and check the status of these trades. For me, it's very convenient because there's no need to keep this list in your head. There's also a history of closed trades, which stores the history and results of your trading. Here we see our first trade, which was a loss, and 2 trades that closed in profit and brought some income to us. The statistics show both the total amount and the profit we made from these trades. It's a convenient option for analyzing your actions, so keep a trading journal and calculate the effectiveness of your trading system and see the change or see the result. So we've looked into trade history. Now, as promised, let's move on to withdrawing funds. To proceed with withdrawing money, click on the arrow next to the deposit balance and press the button to go to the fund withdrawal method selection form. So let's do this. Friends, we've moved to the fund withdrawal form. But note that I have not gone through document verification and deposited money through Binance Pay. Therefore, I can only withdraw funds through crypto. Suppose I want to withdraw to my USDT account, but there is a catch. As you can see, the minimum amount for withdrawal is 15 bucks. This is another reason why it's better to deposit a larger amount into your account. Well, as I said, the optimal amount to start trading with is $50. I currently have only $7 in my balance, so let me top up the balance to have enough funds and complete the procedure. Now I've deposited another $10 through Binance Pay, and now the balance is sufficient to withdraw funds. So let's try to withdraw that exactly minimum amount of $15. We enter $15, so you need to specify the wallet address where we are transferring the payment. I will be transferring the money back to the wallet in Binance. So click continue, and now it's necessary to enter the PIN code. The letter with the code comes to the email you provided at registration. So enter the PIN code, click continue. So great, the PIN code is accepted, the amount on the balance has decreased, $15 is debited, and we see an alarming message that the funds will be credited within a few days. But these terms are given as a precaution, so usually the funds arrive in the wallet within just a few minutes. Friends, that's basically it. We have thoroughly covered how to deposit funds, set up the trading room, and conduct trades. We earned 10% on the deposit and withdrew the funds. As you can see, working with Pocket Option is extremely simple and doesn't require special training. Everything is super easy and understandable. The only thing you need is skills for conducting successful trades. If you have any questions, write to me in the video description. I will leave a link to my Telegram channel where you can always find me. Also, on my channel, I conduct marathons for deposit boosting. If you are just starting to trade and are not yet ready to trade independently, this is your excellent opportunity to gain some knowledge and earn your first money together with me. Give this video a like if you found it useful, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell to not miss new reviews. I will be glad to see you again on my channel. Goodbye and take care.